As part of Operation Sindhu and in line with India's steadfast commitment to countering cross-border terrorism, the Indian government has now launched a significant diplomatic initiative. 7 all-party parliamentary delegations will travel to key partner nations around the world, including several of the current members of the United Nations Security Council. Each delegation will now be led by a senior member of the parliament representing a diverse cross-section of India's political spectrum, underscoring that this is united national stance that the political parties are now taking over issues of security and sovereignty. The leaders from these 7 delegations are Congress's Shashi Tharoor, BJP's Ravi Shankar Prasad, JDU's Sanjay Kumar Jha, Bharatiya Janata Party's Bijendra Panda, DMK's Khani Mozikar, NCP Supriya Sule, Shiv Sena's Shrikant Eknath Shinde. So this outreach is now aimed at strengthening the global consensus on the need to take decisive action against terrorism, fostering greater international cooperation and highlighting India's security concerns on the global stage. Now, this delegation will engage with foreign counterparts, policymakers, international institutions and advocate for strong counter-terror frameworks. Everything that India has experienced so far will be shared, and there's an idea to build a broad coalition of support, peace, stability, and also to make sure that justice is served. Now listen in to what Congress MP Shashi Tharoor said with regards to Operation Sindoor.
Look, I think peace is essential. We need to have more details. But I'm very glad India never wanted a long-term war. What India wanted was, indeed, to teach the terrorists a lesson. I believe that lesson has been taught. The other details are not yet clear. Let's find out more. Thanks so much. On one issue, we are all Indians. And at this time, at the time of conflict, I spoke as an Indian. And I never pretended to speak for anyone else. I'm not a spokesman of the party. I'm not a spokesman of the government. Whatever you agree or disagree with what I said, blame it on me individually, and that's fine.
My colleague Rahul is now joining me on the story. Rahul, one thing is very, very clear. The opposition parties have also been taken on board, and the idea of the government is to make sure that India, shows a united front with regards to terrorism.
Well, absolutely, Aishwarya, and this has been the stance of the government as well as opposition parties as well, that they're going to stand united. At this moment, we all saw in all-party meeting how opposition camp pledged full support to government, whatever action they're going to take, and in fact they've also lauded Operation Sindhu. And in the same context now, in order to for this global outreach, government has handpicked 7 members of parliaments as who they're going to lead delegations to the various parts of the world. They're going to present India case, and they're going to inform world as to how India has been at the receiving end of Pakistan-sponsored terrorism, how India led this precision strikes in Pakistan on terror, launch pads, how Pakistan has been festering and trying to destabilize Kashmir and trying to ferment trouble there. So this is the idea of this multi-party delegation. We all know that Shashi Tharoor is one person who deemed to be a foreign affairs expert. He has served in United Nations as well. Then Ravi Shankar Prasad, Shrikant Shinde, Supriya Sule, and in fact, as far as Congress is concerned, they have already said that Kiran Rijiju himself spoke with Congress President and later on with Rahul Gandhi, and in fact 4 names were given by Congress Party, and namely Syed Nasir Hussain, Raja Barar, Anand Sharma, who's the head of Foreign Cell Department in the Congress Party, and Gaurav Gogoi. However, Shashi Tharoor's name was not nominated or recommended by Congress Party. Still, he has been handpicked by the government. So clearly, in a way, you can say that the government is trying to get on board those people who know things, international affair, diplomatic tactics, so that we can present a better case in front of international audience. Also, we must understand that as far as opposition is concerned, Supriya Sule, Shashi Tharoor, they all have already tweeted that they're going to be part of this delegation and going to present India's flag very strongly and going to expose Pakistan on these international forums. So clearly, it seems that the entire political spectrum at this point of time looks united, and government is also hoping that this unity and this multi-party delegation going abroad will certainly be strengthening our case before international audience in coming days.
Well, right, and Rahul, as you were pointing out, the one name that has now stood out is Shashi Tharoor. In fact, his stint at the United Nations, that is also something that the government will now look at, making sure that that is also used to India's advantage. We have seen the kind of statements which are coming in, a very measured response from the opposition since day one. Questions definitely here and there are being asked. Why did the Prime Minister not come to the all-party meeting? Those kind of questions opposition has been asking. But now we are seeing a united front, and especially with regards to Shashi Tharoor, he's been in news over the past many days. But one thing is clear, the government wants the best people to represent India on the global platform, especially now when it's most needed.
Absolutely. And, you just see the names. Ravi Shankar Prasad is one of the noted lawyers of our country. Shashi Tharoor, he has served in the United Nations, has always been hailed as one of the most sane voices and somebody who's most articulate in terms of, putting out India's position on various diplomatic affairs. Then you have Supriya Sule, Jai Panda. So clearly, as far as these names are concerned, who will be leading delegations to Europe or to North America and to United Nations. So clearly, these names are, essentially going to be our spokesperson or our brand ambassador as far as India is concerned, and they're going to spell out India's position on various affairs. Not just they're going to present India's case as how India has been at the receiving end of Pakistan-sponsored terrorism. They would also explain that what led to Operation Sindhu, how targets were handpicked by the government, that how India never, attacked any military establishments or residential complexes. So clearly, and this is essentially to, unmask, Pakistan real face and expose its defensive, designs. And this has been the case. We all know that how, Ministry of External Affairs are also been briefing various ambassadors on this issue. And now, sending these party delegations all across the globe will certainly be strengthening our case. Shashi Tharoor, Ravi Shankar Prasad, Supriya Sule, all these, Shrikant Shinde, all these names are going to be, all these people are going to be presenting our case, and expect that this is certainly going to strengthen our position before international audience, and would also be, they would also be creating a narrative that how India has not been an aggressor, has not been pushing things as Pakistan has been claiming, and also Pakistan himself, they have been behaving as a rogue nation, how India has behaved in a very responsible manner at the time of crisis. So you can expect that this multi-party delegation will be going abroad, will be strengthening our case, and will also be exposing Pakistan's real face before international forums.